It's April 1st, 2024, and you know what that means. That's right, it is
The month-long 30th anniversary of Barbie Vacation Adventure, widely regarded as a masterpiece by gamers the world over.
And to celebrate this frabjous day, we have a real corker for you. Here's 5 games. And if you like this, be sure to use my personal email address to send yours or your parents' credit card number, the expiry date, and the cardholder's full name for more gaming content. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 5, it's Dead Space Mobile. This gaming classic is currently not playable on any devices or systems. You can emulate an older version of Android to play it and wonder why you waste your life like this. Or you could play the PS Vita port of the game on your PS Vita that you obviously have at home. This game is a surprisingly solid translation of the gameplay of the classic franchise into the medium of the mobile moment. Where you slice and dice and serve with rice, a light sprinkling of salt and pepper. You can use beef stock if you're using the right kind of oil, but add some butter, a few cloves of garlic, and some fresh thyme or rosemary, and you are set. Number 2, Kentucky Route Zero is a game I suspect many won't fully understand the appeal of. It's a point-and-click adventure game where you play as a man trying to make a delivery to an address that does not exist. But as the game progresses and you make your way down the titular road, things start to break down. You meet some strange people, and I couldn't take my eyes off it for 1 second. It's an outstanding breakdown of loss, of cultural anomalies, of your place in the world, and an exploration of all the ways our choices sometimes just don't matter, but matter so much. It's written like poetry, every decision not informing what will happen, but fleshing out who these people are and what's happened to them in their lives, little by little, making them closer representations of your own mind. Kentucky Route Zero is a game about you.
Number 4, the piano from Super Mario 64. We all remember the first time we went into a big booze hunt in Mario 64 and came across this freaky fella. I've heard of being consumed by music, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess I've been playing some Animal Crossing. It keeps my mind off the It's just so hard to, like, keep it all together. Just take your time. Okay. I like just explore and...
Number 1. I don't know. Why didn't you tell me? Tell me what your number 1 is. It doesn't even have to be a game. I forget about games. I don't care right now. Just what is your number 1? Your number 1. I already asked a few of the people on the FGS team about this, and I want to know what you think about their number 1 choices as well.
Hi, Josh. Call me into this random room.
I have one question for you.
Cool.
Just want to ask you one question.
Okay.
Actually, it's one question. I have one question for you. All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
What is your number 1?
Oh God, here we go. Right.
What's my number 1?
Oh, hell. Okay.
What? Number 1 what?
That's up to you.
Oh, come on. Okay. What a great question.
That's the question. That's it. Can I swear?
What is my number 1?
This was like the Letterboxd videos they do where they ask for the 4 favourite films.
What is my number 1? Like, person? Like... I feel like if I don't say my girlfriend...
So I'm very quickly going to go look at my games collection. I'll be 2 seconds.
I'd have to start with. I'd probably go for the classic numeral number 1, really, like as it was originally drawn, straight line up, little hat on it. That's my version of a number 1. The Roman numeral's fine, but I prefer the other style.
So my number one favorite food is pizza. My favorite number one film is, we were talking about it on the way down, The Fifth Element. I can watch it anytime, anywhere. My number one game is, my heart wants to say Disco Elysium, but the truth of the matter is it's Bioshock 1. I've played it the most. It is the best.
My number one. Back to the Future. Back to the Future's perfection. That's the correct answer.
Well, society dictates that I have to say my son, then my wife.
Number one album is... I even put myself into that situation. I don't know what the answer is. I'm going to go with... weirdly enough, it's going to be the Doom soundtrack. I'm so predictable, man. Like, chugga, 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 chugga.
I noticed something in my games collection which I kind of felt like it painted a picture, and that I found 3 copies of Get a Room In.
Film, for me, it's number one because of the time that I grew up and fell in love with film and fell in love with music. It's High Fidelity. Game, again, because I have no taste. And it's basically just a skin on an Excel spreadsheet, is Football Manager.
Yeah, let's go number one game. World of Warcraft. That's probably going to get me some hate. Just going down the list now. Number one film. Ex Machina. That was pretty good.
Oh, I bet everyone's got 3 copies of Get a Room In, though, isn't it?
I mean, I'll somewhere back there. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you push me, I'll probably have to go my son, because otherwise he'd probably get taken away from me.
That's it. That's my answers. I'm so scared. I don't know what the right answer is.
Anyway, April Fools, subscribe. Everyone that you've seen in this video and more work year-round to provide you great content, all of the great content that you see, or hopefully see every day from the FGS channel, from Twitter, from TikTok, and especially on YouTube. And your subscription and your view genuinely means a lot. There's a lot of content out there on the internet. There's like a bajillion hours of YouTube content uploaded every day, but you've taken the time to stop and watch an FGS video, and I genuinely appreciate it. So yeah, please subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. You can go away now. You can leave. Goodbye.